Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. With the rising temperatures taking place all over globally, but especially in the Indian subcontinent, including Pakistan, cases of heat stroke are on the increase. Temperatures are rising to nearly 40 degrees centigrade or even more in the areas of Sindh. And as children play outside or go to school, they are exposed to the direct rays of the sun. And very soon, cases of heat stroke start coming in. You've frequently heard of the term heat stroke, but what does heat stroke actually mean, or what happens in heat stroke is that the thermoregulatory center of the brain gets reset, as a result of which there is sudden exhaustion. The child, while playing in the sun, suddenly gets unconscious, gets exhausted and falls down. There is dizziness, there is nausea, there is vomiting. The child may start having fits, and another thing which happens is there is decreased sweating. There is in fact no sweating at all. This happens because the thermoregulatory center is not working. Electrolyte imbalance occurs. Now the issue is what should be done immediately and how to prevent it. What should be done immediately is to take the child immediately into a shaded tree, under a shaded house, and start using the fan so that the temperature comes down. As you start using the fan, the temperature starts coming down, or in case an electric fan is not available, immediately start using a hand fan. It's said that you should immerse the child into water. Don't immerse the child or don't throw the child into cold water. Use tap water and start sponging. Remove, if the child is wearing say silky clothes or polyester, if the child is wearing something which is not giving the child ventilation, open up the buttons, start using a fan, and try to get the temperature down by tapered sponging. Start throwing some water on his face, on his body, so that the temperature starts to come down. Once that is done, then you can take the child to the hospital. The issue is immediately get the temperature down. Once you take the child to the hospital, an IV line is maintained, and whatever dehydration there is, the dehydration is treated, the temperature is brought down, and it actually this electrolyte imbalance or the thermoregulatory center, it takes time to come back on its own. So you should not expect that things will start improving within a few seconds. So it might take a day or two. In that, continue to give the IV fluids, and this is not a life-threatening condition. So within 12 hours or even 6 to 8 hours, the child becomes better. Try to stay in the shade, so that children wear a hat or stay in the shade, so that you can prevent heat stroke. Thank you very much.